Hello and welcome to the Elemental Fusion Yoga and Flow YouTube channel. This is the very first video of the whole series and I'm super excited to be here. So I thought I would just start off with a nice morning flow session. I'm going to let my intuition guide me a little bit here with some exercises that I love to do in my own practice. And yeah, I hope this can be a nice start to your day, to kickstart your day, get you into your body a little bit more, get some mobility, some movement going, working with the breath a little bit. Either way, it's going to be a lot of fun and I hope that it brings you into your day with a lot more mindfulness and presence. So let's get started. First of all, let's just start in a mountain pose. So we're going to take a little moment to just check in with the body, see how we're doing. We've just woken up perhaps, or maybe you're listening to this in the evening. Doesn't really matter. It's always nice to just check in. So we're going to stand with the feet pushed into the floor, feeling your toes gripping at the floor. Maybe you want to wiggle your toes just a little bit to grip, feeling the earth beneath your feet, and just close down your eyes. From here, we're going to take some nice deep breaths in through the nose, down into your belly. Feel your belly expand on your inhale. And exhale with a little bit of sound. Do this a couple more times. Big inhale in through the nose. And exhale with some sound. Again, big deep inhale in through the nose all the way down into our belly. We're going to hold this breath at the top. And let out a sigh. Nice. So just take a little moment to just check in now with your body and feel what's alive inside you in this moment. Just take a little moment to scan down your body. Feel into any tension that you may have in your body or tightness, or maybe there is something that's present in your body that's speaking to you in this moment. This is your chance to just take a little note, to bring some self-awareness into your body. So scanning through your body, using your breath as a guide. So each time you're breathing in, you expand, feel yourself expand, grow tall. And then as you exhale, just drop a little bit deeper into the body. Always nice to start with a little meditation, just checking in before you go into the practice of movement, to just appreciate the stillness. And if you feel any tension in your body or tightness, I want you to see if you can consciously send your awareness to that space in your body. So perhaps it's in your back or your belly or whatever it is. Maybe there's nothing there at all. But either way, just see if you can use your breath to just bring you deeper into the experience of feeling into that sensation. And use your breath to just release or ease maybe the tension or the tightness. And as you exhale, just visualize it melting away from your body, just releasing, letting go. And from here, we're going to start to just shake a little bit. So bending at the knees, bouncing. The top half of my body here is heavy. Just allowing the energy to build up a little bit more in the body. Your breath can be a bit faster here. And I like to open up the vocal cords here to just allow some sound. My shoulders are loose, hands are loose. You can shake the hands out if you need some extra shaking in the hands. We hold a lot of tension in our hands, so it's nice to add a little bit of extra shaking in the hands. This bouncing can also be as small or as big or as slow or as fast as you really want. Just take that moment to check in. What's naturally coming up for you? And while we're doing this, just allowing the breath to go deeper. And perhaps there's some stuff coming to the surface, some thoughts, some things. Maybe you can just allow this moment to release, to let go of some things that don't serve you. You just shake them loose from your body. And we're going to slow down to a stillness. Deep breath in through the nose. Long exhale. Now we're going to slowly just bring our chin down to our chest and just hang here for a little bit. We're going to roll the head to the left, bringing the ear to the shoulder, the head back around, other ear to shoulder, and we're just going to make circles now. Nice big circles. And if your neck feels anything like mine, or it sounds anything like mine, there's a lot of cracking going on here, and that's totally fine. It's just the neck moving, allowing the head, the weight of the head, to stretch your neck as you make these circles. And actually, we'll reverse the direction, so we come back the other way. And actually, we're always using our laptops or our phones or looking down at a lot of things, so it actually puts a lot of stress on our neck. So it's nice to bring these movements into the neck, especially first thing in the morning. I'm going to stop with my chin on my chest. I'm going to bring my fingers together in interlacing and gently just pull down on the back of my head. And maybe it's not even needed to pull down, it's just the weight of my hands gently drawing the head into the chest. Deep breaths here in through your nose and exhaling out the mouth. One more deep breath here. And exhale it out. We come up to a neutral position. We're going to drop the ear to the shoulder now, gently pulling down now on the side of the head. While I'm doing this, my spine is straight. There's no curve. I'm up nice and straight. Gently just pulling down. With my opposite hand, push it down towards the earth. And you should feel a nice stretch up the side of the neck here. And maybe you can even use your visualization of breathing up and down this side space up the neck and the body, just to increase the stretch, to increase this sensation. And we switch sides. I don't know about you, but this feels so good on me. It's such a simple stretch, but it's so powerful. Like I said, the weight of our head is constantly, our neck is holding it all day. So our neck is doing a lot of work when we're just moving our heads around and looking down. So it's beautiful to allow a little bit of time to, feel into the neck, connect to the neck a bit. And closing the eyes helps you go deeper into the experience. It helps you feel a little bit deeper. And slowly we come up. This time we're going to roll the shoulders now up towards the ears. So we get inhale, shrug the shoulders up. Exhale, we roll them back and down. Inhale, they come up. And as I'm rolling my shoulder blades back, it's almost like my shoulder blades are melting down my back. And it's a beautiful sensation to inhale. They shrug, exhale, they melt down the back. We're going to reverse the circles now. Inhale, shoulders come back and up. And forwards and down. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forwards and down. Inhale one more time up. Hold them there and drop them heavy on the exhale. We'll do this another time, but first we're going to extend the arms up to the air. Inhale up. Exhale, drop the hands down. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, swim the arms up to the sky. Look towards the fingertips. Exhale, drop them heavy. Nice. From here, we're going to twist. So taking the feet a little bit wider now, stance, pushing the feet into the earth. I'm going to start to twist the body. And as I twist the body, I'm going to pivot onto my foot. And I'm going to let the arms come around and slap the body. So it's going to look like this. So in this morning awakening movement session, we're waking up the body. So it's nice to start to twist, get the spine involved, the legs, the hips. And while I'm allowing my arms to swing into my body, I'm tapping the body. I'm feeling the energy. I'm feeling the contact between my hands and the body. My organs are in there. They're feeling this waking up, like, hello, here I am, wake up, and you're slapping. This can be big and slow, or it can be small and fast. So see what it's like to experiment with this. And my arms are completely floppy here, like I could just turn and they're doing the rest. But I'm always pivoting on my foot. You see, you don't want to turn because you get stuck here. This is as far as I can go. So as soon as you pivot on your foot, you can see how much more range of movement you get. Beautiful. All right, shake the hands out. We're going to grip the toes back into the earth again. Feel that grounding, feel that sensation, bending a little bit at the knees here. Now we're going to inhale. We're going to shoot the chest forwards and open up the arms. And as we exhale, I'm going to push the air and pull my chest backwards, as if someone's pulling me from the back or someone's punching me in the front. As I exhale, inhale, open up wide. Exhale, push forwards. So this is really deep breath. This is a fiery breath. So it's inhale, big. Exhale, push. Inhale, big. Exhale, push. One more time, inhale, big. And one more time, exhale, push it out. Nice. This time we're going to inhale, bring the chest forwards. And we're going to circulate the chest around and back on the exhale. Inhale, we come forwards. Hands can come down to the sides now. Inhale, forwards. And we're starting to rotate. This may take a little bit of time to get used to the coordination of moving your chest in a circle, but if you break it into 4 movements, it's a lot easier. So it's like 1, 2, back, 3, side, 4. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then eventually you start to smooth it out and it becomes a circle. Change directions. We go to the left. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. So while I'm doing this as well, the spine is working, right? And we're really waking up the spine now. So inhale one more time forwards. And then exhale, come back to neutral position. Beautiful. We're going to go to the arms now, and we're going to swim. Arm out, arm out. So we're going to alternate now. So like we did before, when we twisted, we had the foot pivoting on the floor, right? So we're going to do the same thing. As we open up the arm, we're going to turn with it. Turn with it. So we have this swimming motion. This is not only good to warm the body up and the arms and the shoulders, but you're building coordination now. So maybe at first you're like, holy shit, what is this? Maybe it's a range of movement that you're not used to. So your brain is starting to wake up in a different way, perhaps. So just start gently. It's right arm swimming to the outside, left arm swimming to the outside. Right arm, left arm, right arm. So this can be your first step. And then when you're ready, you can start to pivot like so. So this is a beautiful way to wake up the mind in the morning, get your mind active and working. Nice. So shake yourself out, shake the legs out, shake the arms out. We're going to bring the hands to the hips now. From here, take the stance a little bit wider and make big circles now with the hips. So just like we did with the chest, we're doing it now with the hips. So you can imagine forwards, left, back, sideways. You can break it into 4 movements like we did with the chest, or it's circular. So you should know how to do a circle with the hips. If not, you can break it down And we change directions. So through this sequence, we're just starting to move different parts of the body because we're waking up the body, getting ourselves ready for the day. And it's nice to do more dynamic stretching, I think, in the morning, because a lot of static stuff is really slow, and it's good, of course, but if you want to get energized for the day, then it's good to keep your body moving and getting the energy building up. So you can go from side to side, change it up a little bit, see if you can trick your mind a little bit, switching from backwards to forwards. Nice. So from here, we're going to move down the body to the legs now. So bringing in a little bit of balance. Bring your weight into your left foot. From here, I'm going to feel the weight in my foot. I'm going to float my right foot off the floor and feel what it's like to just float that foot around. Find a spot on the floor or the wall to focus on. And see what it's like to just bend that knee and just float that foot around. Maybe you lose your balance, but that's also good because you're starting to feel what it's like to bring your weight just into one foot. This is great for motor skills, for balance, for strength, coordination, floating, lifting the knee up, making some circles with the leg, with the knee, whatever way feels good. And shake the leg out, and we're going to switch sides now. So come back down. Feel the weight transfer now across to your other foot. So consciously shifting the weight across. Plant that foot into the floor. Maybe grip your toes at the floor a little bit. Feel the earth. And then slowly bring your weight into your right foot and float that other foot off the floor. From here, swimming the leg around just like we did before. Get a little bit creative with your movement. Maybe you want to swing it out to the back, forwards, whatever it is. Play around, maybe bend your knee a little bit more, depending on your range of movement and your strength, obviously. If you're completely new to this, maybe it's okay to just be one foot on the floor like this and just lift the other foot a little bit off the floor and hover it there. Maybe that's already like, wow, okay, this is difficult. Wherever you're at, it's totally fine where you're at. And it's always going to improve the more you do this. So explore, make some circles with the knee. Again, this can be slow, really slow, or it can be fast, depending what is happening here. Also, while I'm doing this, my hips are waking up. My core is also active here. Everything is kind of switched on and talking to each other. So this is beautiful to get your brain active in the morning as well as your body. So shake that leg out. Bring yourself back down. Shake yourself out a little bit. Shake the legs. Nice. So take the legs a little bit wider here now. And we're going to come down into a squat position. So from here, sitting the bum down to the floor. Simple as that. If you haven't got this range of movement, it's totally fine. Maybe you're even up on your toes or you're up here. Wherever you're at, just come to that spot. Allow yourself to just be there, to feel the hips opening up. And maybe you've never done this squat position before, and this is now a beautiful invitation for you to bring this into your daily practice, because this is really going to change your world if you start to incorporate this in opening up your body, your hips. And it's so much better than just sitting on the floor like this. This is not actually good for your spine to sit like this. And if you look a lot in the Asian culture, they always sit like this actually. And it's so good for you. While we're doing this, you can stay just like this, or you can also push your elbows into your knees and bring your hands together in a prayer position. This just helps open up the legs a little bit more. My glutes also are switched on here. And we're just going to hang here now for a few breaths. While I'm doing this, I'm also feeling the weight in my feet, the transfer of the weight. So that's also why I like to sway a little bit from side to side. Starts to activate the body in a different way. It's perfectly fine to stay here in a static position, but I think it's really nice to also move around in these positions, to sway a little bit. It starts to open up in a different kind of way. Beautiful. From here, I'm going to push my hands into the floor. So spreading your fingers wide, pushing the four corners of the palms into the floor. And on my inhale, I'm going to push and grab at the floor. And then as I exhale, I'm going to stand myself up by straightening the legs. So exhale. Inhale, bending the legs, looking forwards, stretching the arms forwards. Exhale, pushing the hands into the floor again, spread the fingers, stand the legs up. Inhale, come down, arms forwards. Exhale, hands down, stand the legs up. This time we're going to stay here, and I'm going to heel and toe my feet a little bit closer together, so they're roughly about 2 fists apart from each other between the toes. And this is going to be my hip distance apart. So my feet are now hip distance, and to get that, I'm using my 2 big fists between my big toes. And my feet are standing parallel. Always have a little micro bend in your knees, and it doesn't matter if you can touch your toes or not. It's all about the forward fold itself. So while we're here, we're just going to hang. And just hang. Take some nice deep breaths. And as you're breathing in this position here, I want you to just tune into your breath. And as you exhale, let everything in your face just relax down to the floor, as if your face is like made of wax and is melting in the sun, and it's just melting down to the floor. So your jaw is loose, your face is loose. And I always want you to explore with sound as well. So whether it's like a sigh or there's more sound that wants to come out, whatever is expressive to you, it's always nice to open up the vocals as well. Here, I'm going to take a hold of my hands on my elbows, like this, and then I can just sway around a little bit as well. And while we're doing this, just the weight of the head is actually decompressing the spine. So this is a beautiful stretch to do on a daily basis. If you also have problems like back problems, this is a great way to decompress your spine. And then slowly we're going to release the hands down to the floor. And we're going to now do some spinal waves. So to get to our standing up position, we're going to go really slowly to a standing position. So bending at the knees, tuck your chin into your chest, and on your next inhale, we're going to slowly roll up. Slowly, slowly. One vertebra at a time. And when you get to the top, just allow yourself to just feel the sensation of being here now at the top. And you'll notice if you've been down for a long time, the blood starts to go to your head, right? So it's nice to take your time to come back up. Otherwise, you're going to get like super dizzy or lightheaded. So really taking your time to let the spine uncurl itself, almost like someone is zipping your spine up, like a zipper, right? On a jacket. Imagine that, like every zip is like your vertebra in your spine. And you can just visualize it just zipping up to a straight position. Now we're up here, we're going to do a couple more sets of this spinal wave. So this is a really beautiful exercise to allow more freedom in the spine, to loosen things up, to get the energy flowing a little bit more freely. So while we're here, standing tall, feet are into the earth, I'm going to inhale, and then as I exhale, bring my chin into my chest, and then slowly roll back down in a reverse of what we just did. All the way down. And when we get there, we're going to hang for a breath. And then the next inhale, we bring the chin into the chest and we slowly roll back up. And exhale. This time we're going to swim the arms up to the air, looking towards the fingertips. And then as I exhale, I'm going to spread my arms out wide and dive forwards, having a little bend in my knees. I'm diving. It's like a swan dive all the way down. And then I'm going to inhale, bring my chin in my chest, and then roll back up. Swimming the arms up towards the sky. And then the exhale, I dive down. One more time we go up. Chin to the chest. Arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down to heart center. From here, we're going to take the feet a little bit wider again. Come back down into our squat position. Maybe you have a little bit more space here now. And we're going to hang just for a couple more breaths. And then from here, we're going to lift the arms up towards the sky. And we're going to open and close the hands for the next 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Shake the hands out. We're going to swing the arms forwards, and so we're cartwheeling, the arms down to the floor, spreading our fingers nice and wide, opening up the palms, and we're going to step our way back into our starting for a cat-cow position. So usually in my flows I would start from the ground and work my way up, but today I feel like standing up and working the way down. So let's try this out. Tops of the feet pushed into the earth, fingers are spread nice and wide, my knees underneath my hips, hands underneath the shoulders. From here, my inhale is going to bring my head up and my belly down. Exhale, I'm going to push the earth away, pull my head down. Push my head down and pull my belly up. Inhale, head comes up, belly comes down. Exhale, head goes down, belly comes up. Inhale, head comes up, belly comes down. Exhale, pushing up one more time. This time we're going to circulate the body down and around. Front view looks like this. So we're going down, around, and up. Working with the breath. So inhale, belly's down. Exhale, we go round and up. Opposite direction. So we do this a few more times. And then slowly, we're going to walk our hands forwards as far as we can, keeping the knees underneath the hips here. So hands are as far forwards as they can go, pushing the hands into the floor. I'm going to slowly drop my chest down to the floor. Stay here for a few breaths, seeing if you can go a bit deeper into this experience on each exhale. Lovely. Slowly walk the hands back up underneath the shoulders. I'm going to now untuck my toes, and I'm going to push myself back into a downward facing dog. So maybe you want to walk the hands a little bit forwards from here. Downward facing dog, my heels are pushed into the earth. My fingers are spread nice and wide. Elbow creases pointing towards each other and looking up towards your belly button. From here, we're going to walk the feet out. So driving one heel down to the floor at a time, rocking the hips from side to side. And I like to invite a little bit of like an animalistic kind of feeling into this. What is it like to just move, drop your elbows down, drop your hips. Maybe you want to move forwards and backwards, whatever feels good. Take a little moment to tune into your body. Maybe you want to let out some sound effects. Meow. Cat effects, whatever comes naturally. Explore a little bit. Get fun with this practice. It's always nice to create a bit of, curiosity in your body to move into some uncomfortable territory, perhaps. Either way, from here, stopping in the static position, we're going to jump forwards or step forwards into our squat position again. So, hop, jumping, we're in our squat position again. From here, I'm going to roll onto my bum and then onto my back. Lovely. So we're going to do a little happy baby position here. So bringing your knees back, putting your feet up towards the air, grabbing hold of the outside of the feet here. And we're just going to pull down on the feet, rock a little bit from side to side. So while I'm doing this, I'm pulling my feet down to the earth at the same time as kicking my feet up to the sky. So there's a really nice sensation coming here through the inner groin area while I'm pulling down, rocking a bit from side to side. You can see why they call it happy baby. Maybe you've seen babies doing this. They always look like they're having a good time. Maybe it's a nice invitation for you to tap into your inner child as you're doing this. So just enjoying this moment. And I'm trying to pull my butt down to the floor as well. Enjoying this sensation. And then slowly, I'm going to hug my knees into my chest. Squeeze yourself into a little ball. Hug your beautiful self. Big inhale. And exhale some sound. Another one of those. Big inhale. Exhale some sound. Squeeze that right knee into the chest. Let your left leg go long. From here, I'm going to use my left hand to pull my knee down. So I'm going to shift my hips a little bit across and pull my knee down to the floor. While I'm doing this, I'm trying to keep both of my shoulders pinned to the floor here, okay? So pulling down, stretching that right arm out to the side, and I'm looking across my right fingertips here. So twisting. I'm going to spin around so you can also see what it looks like from the other angle here. So this is what's going on here. You can see what I mean by shifting hips. If you do it from here, you have this big angle going on. Whereas when you're here and you shift your hips across first and then come down, you have more of a straight spine. So it's nice to explore that. And you can see both my shoulders are pushed to the floor. It doesn't matter how low your knee is going, it's about the twist. So pushing the shoulders down and then pulling. So I feel a sensation here through the back, through the leg. It's nice to send your breath there if you can. I'm going to turn back here. And coming back to the center, pull the knees into the chest. Hug ourselves again, one more time. Let the right leg go long this time. left knee. First, I shift the hips across to the left. Left knee pulls down using the right hand. Again, shoulders are pinned to the floor. Left arm out to the side, looking across your left fingertips this time. Big inhales, long exhales. One more big inhale here. And exhale, just pull your knee down a little bit more. And gently pulling back. Now, resetting yourself. We're going to hug the knees into the chest, and we're going to start to roll backwards and forwards. And the goal here is to try and come up onto my feet. So however you get there, however long it takes you to get there, hop onto your feet. Maybe you lose your balance a little bit. We'll meet in this position. And then slowly extend at the knees. Stand yourself up. Bring yourself back to the center of the mat. Shake yourself out a little bit more. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Get your hands now, and we're gonna tap the body, feet. So we're waking the body up even more now, tapping, waking up the organs, the back, the butt. So this is more of an active flow, as you can see. So we're gonna finish more with an active ending to keep the energy flowing so you can go into your day feeling energized. Tapping, now getting your fingertips like little raindrops on your face, feeling the little sensations on the back of the neck, the ears, the jaw. Open up the jaw. Stretch the jaw out. Give the face a little bit of a massage. Give the neck a little bit of a squeeze. And we're going to rub the hands together now. Make your hands nice and warm, like you're starting a fire in your hands. And when they feel like they're really energized, there's a lot of friction, there's a lot of fire, there's a lot of energy in there, take a nice big deep breath. And then place your hands on top of your face. And just take a few breaths here at your own pace. And then slowly you can let your hands kind of slide down or melt down your face. You can feel the hairs on your eyebrows, cheekbones, all the bones in your face. Let your hands just slide down your body. Close your eyes just for a moment now and feel what is present inside your body. See what's alive for you. Enjoy this moment of stillness before you go into the rest of your day. And allow this to just be, a beautiful way to start your day. And just take this feeling, this sensation, whatever may be there, into the rest of your day. Hopefully it's a good feeling, hopefully it's a good sensation. Whatever it is, just allow it to be present. Allow yourself to be aware, to be present of the sensations in your body. And give yourself a big hug. Wrap your arms around yourself. Send some love to your body, to yourself. Maybe you don't tell yourself that you love yourself very often. So this is an invitation for you to embrace yourself for a little moment here. You're welcome to stay here for as long as you want, for as long as time allows. But this is the end of the practice. I hope you really enjoyed the session. And yeah, if you really like the class, feel free to subscribe, send me a comment. Would love to hear how this landed for you. This is the first one of my YouTube page. So this is the start of a journey for me for teaching online. So it's a whole new adventure for me. And yeah, I'm really curious how this landed for you, because I'm really looking forward to going on this journey with you and creating a bit of a community with people that are watching the classes. So let me know how it landed for you. Send me a comment, like I said, maybe even share the video if you feel like you got some benefits from it. Either way, sending you lots of love. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. See you next time.